3.
Some players, even you can know every single one of their moves. Like there's defensive players who study their guy to a T. Like PJ Tucker's one of those guys. He said he studied, KD, every move he wants to do, every count or whatever. You still can't do anything about it because it's in the course of a flow of a game. So I know, we all know what Steph is trying to do. He's trying to pass it. When he gives the ball up, he's trying to come off of staggers or whatever. But in the course of a game, man, it's gonna happen. There's gonna be mess. He's gonna get his 35, and it's just trying to make it as tough as possible.
I think what makes Steph so hard is I don't know if the game has ever seen anybody who can move off the ball like this. I mean, from playing in the league, his conditioning is unbelievable. It's almost like when he gets rid of the ball, he's like a bigger threat, which isn't the case for a lot of people. It's the case for a lot of, yourself, Duncan, shooters like that. But when you Steph's got a little bit more of a handle than you guys, so that makes him tough as well. But I would definitely say he's got to be 1A.
Just watching him, especially the Clippers games, I didn't see him stop moving throughout that whole game. It was like when he was passing, he was always moving, setting screens, getting someone else open. They were getting layups, and he was just getting wide open threes. I'm like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
That dude's a menace. He's impossible. It's especially the way that they run their offense and the way that him and Draymond have this telepathy. They're actually understanding how to play with him now, how he operates, how he moves when he gives up the ball, and continues to just run in circles until you fall asleep, and then he shoots it from 30 feet basically. It's borderline at times. It's unguardable. Because it's what do you want to do? You saw the highlights against the Hawks, right? 50 burger. There was one possession, I can't remember what it was. I don't even know who's guarding him. Steph catches it on the right wing, bottom of the TV screen. And he's shimmy, shimmy. And the guy that's guarding him is shimmying in unison with him, perfect defense. And then Steph just takes one dribble, sidestep, throws it up, and goes in. I'm inbound the ball, we go into the next play. You can't do anything about it.
It's crazy. You really got to get your rest. You got to be well conditioned because he's going to make you pay if you're not. And we all see what he can do. And if you're not ready for it, he'll chew you up and spit you out. So, you got to be ready. You got to be ready for anything. You got to be ready for anything that they throw at you at any given time. Because when you fall asleep or you think that he's not done or that he's done moving or the play isn't for him, and that's when he's gone. So you really got to be on your P's and Q's with him. And if you're not, then you're in trouble.
Who's the most difficult player to guard?
It probably is Steph, just because of the way he affects the game. He can score on every level on the court and in some levels that we didn't even know existed. So he definitely poses a challenge for that most teams don't. The way that, like I said, he spaces the floor, he makes his teammates better, and he makes the right play every single time. And if you're not ready and you're not down and you don't got your matchups ready, it's going to be trouble for you. And you got a player like that, it takes a full team effort, and that's what we're just trying to be doing every night.
I'm bro, I said I'm going to lock down Steph. Yeah. I got Steph. I'm locked in, right? And I'm going to force him in the layups.
Run him off the three.
He's going to have to beat me every time. No threes. Bro, I couldn't stop none of it. I couldn't stop none of it.
The level of intensity was just
It's just his shot making, bro.
Dude,
it's good defense. It's good defense on anybody else. It's just his shot making. I hear he goes hard on practice. I hear his game, his practice shots is the game. He treats it like the game. He's the chirp that make you think. His shit talking is what he does to the crowd. He'll hit a shot and then he'll turn around and look at the crowd and be like, I'm him, or he won't necessarily say something to you. And if he does, it's a quick jab. You know what I mean? If any little space that he got is going up. And it's a bucket. Yeah, it's a bucket. And it's so quick.
You can't give him no air.
You can't give him no air. No air.
Chasing him over screens and having him give it up and still chasing, and he did that the whole series. And it kind of opened my eyes to I need to work on things that I need to work on to have that level of consistency as well. It's just 48 minutes of where is Steph? You got to know where he is at all times, and just trying to find him on the court, make his life difficult. And so it's just that mental strain of where is he on the court? Obviously, the way their offense is and the way he impacts the offense, he has so much gravity that it kind of opens up other things for everybody else too. So Just find Steph. Is he coming off a screen? Does he have the ball? Does he not have the ball? It's constant of paranoia, I guess, for lack of a better word, of like trying to limit him, is trying to find a way to slow him down. Best shooter the game has ever seen. Can shoot it from anywhere, off the dribble, off the catch. So that's just what makes him different than any person this game has ever seen.